your coffee gently with those beans. Merrily, merrily, merrily roast, life is but a dream. Hello and welcome to another episode with me, Francis Peck, and we're going to do some merrily roasting. I have my setup here with the latest program and setup. So we're going to do a roast with cycles of 50 seconds up and then shutting it off for 10 seconds and following how the temperature evolves. Let's see if it gets started. That sounds good. It should start in 52 seconds. So it will go on for about 50 seconds. Let's see how this is playing out. So what we can see here on the left screen, there's a bit of the temperature showing, which is then also coming on the live monitor that for some reason it's not showing properly. I should reduce maybe like this. Okay, you see, so we can track how the temperature is evolving. So now we have just 10 seconds with the popper in the off state, and you can see the rays of rise is actually dropping down, which you can see on the right axis. So the blue curve is showing us how the temperature keeps rising. So now we're already above 120 degrees, and to know how the temperature will evolve, you kind of have to calculate the derivative this way. So you can see we're already getting some chaff coming loose. We'll just have a peek inside at the next cycle, and then I'm going to round up this video already. So this is just going to be a short. Okay, let's have a quick look inside. Okay, how is it looking? Still quite green. So with this turning on and off, at least we also get an opportunity to follow up on how the roast is looking. So we're now already approaching 180 degrees. I'll round up this part of the video, and then in the next segment I'll show you how the roast ends up looking like. Here is the eventual roast. So I went for quite a dark one this time, and then we can see those were the real-time plots to be able to track the temperature and how it's either rising or dropping. And after the roast finishes, it basically shows those two curves again, but also how the cold junction on the chip, so that's measuring the environmental temperature, which you can see it's ever so slightly also rising a bit. During the roast, I also make the recording of the sound, which I can then use to annotate cracks, and then in due time hopefully use that to build a machine learning model to recognize the exact timings of the cracks. So of course, let's have a look at those two segments where we don't have the sound of the popper or the ventilation. So those kind of very tiny lines is across a wide frequency range is when we're having crack events. So a lot of data to then work with.
My friend Didi.
Hello, what a nice smell of coffee, veramente italiano, veramente buono.
The Italian.
Bravissimo.
Oh, but you need to. It's Francis Peck in the videos.
Ah, c'est français, c'est anglais?
Je suis anglais.
Ah, I am English. No, you're English. I don't understand. It's the end of the day. I didn't drink enough of it, but it's very good.
Perfect.
Ciao ciao a tutti, un piacere.